Hello, YouTubers. Joe Kersey here on Friday, December 9th, 2016. And as you can see, I am growing my winter beard. So I'm going to look even more like a bum than I often do anyway for another few days. Let's see. This is since Sunday morning. It generally takes about 10 days. So come next Wednesday or Thursday, I should be looking not as bum-like. Maybe. I want to talk. I want to clarify something I said in my last video about the Quran and these guys that approached Tony Pincham when he was out on his Christmas shopping trip. I had misremembered. Tony clarified that for me today. These folks were saying that they didn't support ISIS. These Muslim folks, these two Muslim guys were saying they didn't support ISIS. Albeit they, and they were, of course, and they were doing it in the midst of a very overtly Christian celebration. That's how I conflated or got confused, misconstrued. So I apologize for that. But the subsequent remarks I made about violence in the Quran, even though contrary to their assertions, I would have to dispute that, just on my reading of it. Now, admittedly, that's an English translation. Maybe the Arabic comes across differently. All right, enough of that. Now, Tony, you can turn this off right now because I'm going to talk about your Christmas present. Are you off? Are you clicked off, Tony? I ordered Tony's Christmas present just about 3 days ago, actually. I think I ordered it on Sunday morning before I went to church, and it arrived. No, I ordered it Monday morning, and it arrived yesterday, Thursday afternoon, and it was in a U.S. priority mailbox. A standard. I think their size, by their sizes, that's called a mid-sized box, priority mail mid-sized box. Okay, well, the thing was packed in there just perfectly. So I thought, well, I'll just, magic marker over the, Sharpie marker, magic marker over all the priority mail logos on the box, which I did. Well, I missed one, but I was able to do that in the post office. And then just put, the address label of Tony and the address label, from me, and retape it, because I opened it to be sure it was okay. And, excuse me again. And I thought, well, okay, fine, that should be okay, because once you got any barcode that was on it, you magic markered over, So I thought that should cover it, that should be okay to be mailed. Well, indeed, it was okay to be mailed, but as the young woman in the post office said to me, it must be sent by priority mail rates because it's in a priority mailbox. I said, but I've obliterated all the priority mail markings on this. It does not matter. It is the same box, and it will be recognized, and it will come right back to you. And I said, fine. Now, that wasn't the first conversation about that. That was after I filled out the customs form. because when I took it up initially, because you have to take it up initially, then they give you the customs form, then you go off to the side and you fill out the customs form, and then you go back and you wait in line a second time and go through. And she said, "Now, Tony, I hope you clicked off." She said, "The priority mail rate is $57.25. And I just absolutely involuntarily, just like a reflex, said, "Oh, dear Jesus God." The same response I had twice when I was landing on the trip over and back from the UK. When the plane landed, did one of these carrier landings. Anyway, so I said I said then after I composed myself, I said, "Oh, that's fine," because I wasn't gonna go, get another box, go home, unpack it, make a new label, do this, drive back. I just wasn't gonna do that. I guess the price then would have been like $33. So I mean, it's like, oh fuck, it just didn't worth it for $14. It just didn't. I would have said that several years ago, but circumstances have improved. But good Lord! But in any case, then he should get it within 5 days. So he ought to be getting this thing here, toward the end of next week, if not sooner. So good. Of course, I have my visual aid. There's the customs form. Here's the receipt. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm getting things wrong all over the place today. It's $52.75. Oh, it was Barcode City. She had 4 of these stickers and this, that, and the other. Well, I hope he gets a kick out of it. I think it's something he'd like. I mean, it's something he likes to do, I know. So, okay. So, after that little adventure today, things kind of settled down to a dull roar. I grew some hair on my face. I caught up on my YouTube. Took a couple nice walks up and down the driveway, in the brisk 24-degree weather. Actually, 24 was the high. Most of the day it was like 20 to 22. It's 19 this morning. That's Fahrenheit, guys. Because I'm an American. It had a bit of fun yesterday. I encountered, oh man, it's just like Squame City on my glasses. I encountered a live stream from a fellow I watch out of England who I really like. His channel is called The Best of Steve B. And he was doing a live stream. And he was experimenting with his sound, various things with sound. And then he had 2 images. He had one was from his webcam, which of course was reversed. It was a mirror image. Much like the little thumbnail in the corner when you Skype with somebody. It's left is right, right is left. Unlike what you do here when you have this QuickTime player movie recording, that's true. What you're seeing now is the way things are here. Mesmerizing, isn't it? Anyway, it was interesting, and then he, I think he had, it wasn't, he didn't get a huge number of people looking at him, but I was glad I encountered him because I just enjoy this guy so much. So that was kind of like a little bit of a high point of my day yesterday, and well, actually, no, the high point of the day, came right at the end of the day. I was walking around turning off the lights, getting ready to go to bed. It was about 8:45, And the cell phone over there goes ding, a message. It was from Liz, my neighbor Liz across the road, and she says, "Can I bring you over some food?" So, fuck yeah, you can bring me over some food, And so she brought over some great, relatively rare by the standards of their household, roast beef, prime rib, really looked like. Henry didn't come over. He was doing other things, election-y things, liquor law, election-y things. And so Liz and I sat and talked for another couple of hours. So she went around 10:30, and I got to bed about 10:45. So that was a high point of my day, actually, come to think of it. So today, we had a little snow. We had a little snow last night, and we had some off and on snow here during the day, but not anything to amount to anything. But it's sticking. I mean, it's been cold enough that it stays, and nothing to affect the roads. And I don't even think they've put the road cum on yet. That slimy calcium chloride stuff that looks just like cum. And they didn't put any of that on their road yet, which is probably just as well. It kind of beats the hell out of everything that they put it on. That gets on. Gets on. I don't know if I'm going to go to this funeral tomorrow. I've not been asked to read, and these people haven't been at our church in around 7 or 8 years. So, and I didn't really know them that well when they were coming. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Got a Christmas card from our interim rector and his wife. That was nice. I'm not a big fan of Christmas. I've tried to do that a couple, 3 years from time to time, not consecutive years, but yeah, it's just not me. I tend to observe the Feast of the Incarnation in a fairly quiet, non-exuberant, non-day of wretched excess way. So, on that note, look, the bell, for whom the bell tolls, it tolls for thee. Ask not for whom the bell tolls, it tolls for thee. So I'll shut up now and say bye-bye, bye-bye, YouTubers. I'll try to look less like a bum here in a few days. Keeps you warm, though.